Hello, everyone. It is December 17th, episode 35 of Frameloss. We are your weekly video game talk show. I am your host, 2 Inches. Next to me on the top is from CJ.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to X-Play. My name is Adam Sessler. With me, as always, Morton Webb.
I forgot all about that. Underneath,
that's what we're doing, right?
Underneath the Adam Sessler impersonator is the man, the myth, the legend, Donny.
Oh, me? Oh, hey, everybody.
That didn't look staged at all.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey.
How are you today?
I'm good. Good. Got a brick wall today. New edition.
I like the back. Like, I like your. I wish I had a brick wall behind me. I need one. I needed to invest in a brick wall.
Little do you know, it's a poster. Don't tell anybody.
Oh man. So we got a good show tonight. We're gonna talk about. We got a lot of trailers to go over. We're gonna talk about some interesting things. But first, everyone's favorite question: what have you been playing, CJ?
So I played a little bit of World of Warcraft. I'm not as into it as I was maybe a couple weeks ago. Also, been playing League of Legends. Been playing the Heroes of the Storm Alpha. I got into that. Also, been playing what game? Oh, I've been playing Lego Batman 3 still. And I just picked up.
Away at that.
I have not been playing this yet, but I just picked up Smash Bros. For the Wii U. So I'll be playing that later on tonight after our excellent viewers are done watching us.
I'm breaking down and getting that.
What have you been playing, Donny?
I think since last show, I've literally only been playing World of Warcraft. I don't think I've been playing anything else. I reached 100 last night, so I can play with you guys now and actually do stuff more than that one dungeon.
Excellent.
That's good news.
Now you can run the same raid with us once a week.
Well, yeah. Raids are fun, though.
Raids are fun. They're the only fun thing there is.
Well,
right?
now that Donnie's caught up,
okay.
Now that Donnie's caught up, he can run Karo with me. Because he couldn't before until he hit 100.
Couldn't at 99. No, you're not wrong.
Well, I need to get geared for Molten
Actually,
Core
yeah,
first. I need that Core Hound before that event.
Oh,
ends.
yeah, let me know when you guys are doing that. I'll go again.
Yeah.
Any chance that 50,000 gold pet is... I'm all in.
I've been playing a little bit of WoW. I've also been kind of dipping in and out of it. What else have I been playing? I've been playing Words for Evil, as the people in the pre-show saw. Words for Evil is a really, really fun game.
Looks it.
I've been chipping away at the crew. I started another Dark Souls 2 playthrough, where I'm going just full strength build. And I started playing Lords of Fallen, which it's fun, but there's something about it that I just don't like, and I can't really put my finger on it. But I'm still working on it. I think I'm really close to the end, so maybe the ending will be super awesome. It'll change my mind, but that's pretty much what I've been playing. Lords of Fallen.
What would you compare it to?
I would compare it completely to Dark Souls.
Okay.
Oh,
only Dark Souls? Like it's just a Dark Souls ripoff?
I wouldn't say ripoff, but it's in that style.
Okay.
I haven't even heard of it.
It was kind of a budget title, pretty under the radar. What's interesting is they just announced that they're developing the second one, so it must have sold enough that they're making a second one. People must have liked it. I think the armor and stuff in the game looks incredible, but that's just graphics. That's not the game.
Yeah.
But hopefully I'll have it beat by this weekend, and then I'll have a review for it sometime soon. But that's pretty much it. What do you got for releases?
Guilty Gear Xrd something or other came out on the PS3 and the PS4 yesterday. The limited edition release comes out next week.
I don't know why it's staggered, but I have the pre-order for the limited edition, so I gotta wait till next week.
Nintendo also released their second wave of amiibos, which included Pit and Lil Mac.
I want Little Mac.
Everybody wants Little Mac.
There's maybe Peach. Maybe she was in it.
I feel like Little Mac is going to be another one that's going to be not on the shelves long.
Yeah, I want a special edition Little Mac, like a dysfunctional one with missing hands, like a Little Mac with no
broken
hands.
one.
Or he's got two heads.
Two-headed Little Mac.
I'm holding out for the Mega Man.
Oh, yeah.
And the Ike. Those
I
are
did
the
get.
two.
Oh, I did get Samus.
I do want to get those. I should probably get a Wii U first, but I do want to get those.
Did you say you got Seamus, Kyle?
Yeah, Samus.
Shame.
That's a good amiibo.
So yeah, another slow week.
Donny, about getting a Wii U, I would seriously take a long look at the lineup of games before you do it. Don't make the mistake I did, where there's a game you want and you're like, I'm buying this right now, and then you own no games.
Yeah, no, I know there's not a lot, but I'm getting it for... There are a handful of games I do want to play, and also I currently have a lot of Wii games, no Wii. So it's like, instead of just buying a Wii, I want a Wii U because eventually I am going to get one.
The Wii U does not play GameCube games also, despite the fact that they now have a GameCube controller peripheral. Will not play
fine.
a GameCube game.
I have a GameCube, so I'm
This guy.
just going to get Wii U.
So that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
no other releases.
It's gonna be really slow pickings until February, guys.
Yay! My wallet's so happy. Steam sale starts tomorrow, though. So
your wallet will cry.
My wallet got a week.
Let's just jump right into that as you bring it up. Right now, there's a Steam auction going on. It's been going on for a couple days. Tonight's actually the last night of it.
This thing sucks.
I don't know, so why do you not like it?
Because I want the Stanley Parable, and it's not ever up for less than 8,000 gems.
Then you should just get 8,000 gems. I mean,
No, it costs $1 for 1,000 gems. More than that, it's a waste of my money.
How much is the Stanley Parable?
I don't know. It certainly is going to be close to $3, so I'm not going to buy gems that I might not win anything on. I think it's like $10 now. So
Valve likes to do with Steam a lot of little things to see if it works, like with the trading cards and stuff like that. So this is definitely a try at theirs. I missed on the boat. I have not touched my Steam in a while, which I used to always go on. So I don't know.
I
haven't seen much of this.
I love the auction thing a lot, but that's because I had.
That's because you. Oh my god! Don't even get me started on this.
I had about 9 pages worth of emoticons and
Where did all
wallpapers.
those come from? How'd you get all those?
Because I craft tons of badges.
Well, how'd you manage to craft all those badges? Where'd you get all the cards to do that with?
All my games. I have 400 plus games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't have a loyal group of minions that just feed me their cards that they don't want. There's nothing like that going on.
Anyone who did that would be a loser. Why would I do that?
Terrible choice.
But they don't say I don't take their emoticons. Those were all mine.
You don't take their emoticons until now, at which point you will take them.
No, because it ends tomorrow, and I don't want emoticons in my library. So my favorite thing about this whole thing was before there was no option to delete wallpapers or emoticons.
Yeah, this was the best.
The second they showed me the button that was delete this and turn it into gems, those gems could have been worth nothing. I just wanted those things out of my inventory because I had pages of
I would have paid $0.25 per item to delete them.
Oh yeah, if they were here for $1, we can delete this page of emoticons.
Yeah,
I would have been done, get it out. But
Valve makes so much money off of that.
So deleting all my emoticons and gems netted me 12k, or emoticons and backgrounds. That netted me 12k gems, and I was able to get 5 games from that. So I think I got pretty lucky. I got 2 games that I actually really wanted, and then 3 games that I was just well, I have the gems, I might as well use them before they're worthless.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
Can't believe I missed completely out on it.
Dude, you've been missing out for years.
I need to pay attention to Steam more.
Well, tomorrow the Steam sale officially starts.
And I'm going to pay attention and be sad about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to set a limit at what I can spend, but that never works, so I just...
You mean a lower limit, right? You have to spend at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to spend at least $10 just to get another card. So there's that.
I left the store today, was I'm not spending any more money this season. I forgot Steam.
Yep. I got this PC I have now 2 years ago. Probably right around. It was right around now. So I wasn't buying any Steam games before that. I now have 213 Steam games. Steam is bad. It's crack. It's not good.
It's delicious, beautiful crack.
Yeah. I'm excited. Is there anything you guys are like looking forward to, like you want to go on sale?
I
have one. I have one specific one.
I've been so behind on paying attention to what's on Steam that I just let the Steam sale tell me what I want.
Wasteland 2 is on my wish list.
That's my number one. That if it dips below 50%, I'm buying it.
I had Lichdom Battle Mage, but I can now play Monique's copy of it because of Steam sharing with families.
I thought you have your own copy.
No, we just share the one.
Oh.
Did that new game from the guys who make Civ come out yet? The Beyond Earth or whatever?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's on my list.
Okay.
I have some games on my wish list like Hacker Evolution Duality, which I don't even know what that is, but I'll buy it.
It's got the word hacker in it.
Yeah.
I'm in.
All I'll say is DS2. Kyle will know what that is.
Dark Souls?
Dark Souls, yes. You should get Dark Souls 2.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it goes on sale, I'll get it. I won't play it, but I will get it in preparation.
Yep.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah. I doubt that'll go on. That might go on sale.
It might.
But I will say the number one game that I'm looking forward to, Spin Tires.
God, that game.
Is that the
that
one where
demo
you draw
sucked so hard. I got stuck and then it just crashed.
That means you're bad. You're just mad because you're bad at the game.
Is that the one that draws the lines with your car?
No, that's a good game. That's not that one.
Yeah,
that's one you play as like a Russian trucker who has to drive through muddy woods.
You play as a trucker who's stuck in the mud. That's your goal.
You're not stuck in the mud. Being stuck in the mud's bad.
I started stuck in that mud.
That's because you suck.
I reversed and then I was stuck in the mud.
I'm really confused. You guys said it was a bad game. You've just
I said it was a great game.
You just pitched me gold right here.
Kyle hates it. I'm the one. I'm on board with this plan.
God, I hated it.
Oh, actually, Wolf Among Us. That's probably going to go on sale.
Oh man, I can't recommend that enough. If anyone is looking for a game,
it's on my list of games I will buy years after they come out when I can afford them.
Yeah,
that's my favorite way to. That's my favorite way to buy games. Is wait like 3 years. Like I just played Bastion the other night on stream for everyone. I'm like, I haven't played this game yet. And everyone's like, are you kidding?
I'll probably get that soon too. All right. Dive more into news on new releases or new upcoming is Devil May Cry Definitive Edition for the PS4. This is
definitively Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's definitely definitively for the PS4. It's at 60 frames per second. It's up-res graphics, including the textures, characters, cinematics. It's all nice, fresh and shiny. It's lots of big bundle of content. Includes Devil May Cry, all the released DLC, like the Virgil's Downfall campaign, 3 Dante skins, 3 Dante weapon skins, and the item finder. 2 new skins, Devil May Cry 1 Dante, Classic Virgil, a turbo mode, which sounds really weird to me, which it's apparently...
Oh my god, I didn't even read that. I love that mode already.
I've never played Devil May Cry.
That the game just runs 20% faster?
Yeah, that looks so weird. It runs 20% faster. I've never played Devil May Cry. I've watched people play, so that just seems like hell. Yeah, it seems really fast.
Any the faster a game plays, the more Tua just loves it.
Yeah,
that's a fact. Which is why he loves Sonic the Hedgehog so much.
God no,
because you gotta go fast.
Dude, you gotta go faster.
Yeah. Okay, and it's got a manual target lock. Apparently, that was a huge request, more than any other feature in the game, is just a manual target lock for Devil May Cry. And then Virgil's Bloody Palace, it's 60 new levels featuring Virgil as the main playable character.
That's basically a new game.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Yeah.
That's Virgil May Cry, which they...
Virgil is so good, too.
They couldn't call it that. It's boring. And tons of new difficulty modes, and apparently new cutscenes.
That one's weird.
Wait, that's not new cutscenes. That's new cutscene.
Yeah.
That really is a
one?
weird feature.
Yeah, you can't pluralize that.
It's probably
It's
for
a weird
Virgil.
feature. It's like, we have a new cutscene. It's like saying, oh yeah, I got a new shoe. It's like, which one?
The tons of difficulty modes, I was actually reading about it, and they're pretty intense. There's like 5 different versions of like nightmare mode. Like some of them are like, you can't use healing potions or any items, period. All enemies start with like just demon mode active. Just all stuff that just make you pull your hair out, and I love it. I'm really excited.
It sounds like your type of game.
I was excited for this, like when I first saw it. Now that I know about turbo mode, I'm way more excited about it. And
my big question.
Oh,
sorry. Did they update the voice acting at all?
I don't know.
Because it's the one thing I know about the series.
I didn't have a problem with the reboot's voice acting.
Well,
I'm probably the only person who liked this version of the game.
I didn't dislike it.
I've heard so much hate
I didn't
about
play it.
Yeah, I loved it. I agree that it should have been like a different game.
Yeah.
It like if they had called it like guy kills demons, like people would have been like, this game rules.
Lucifer.
But the fact that it was like Dante, people were just all butthurt about it because they cut his hair and oh my god. I like his new style. I'm excited for this. There's been a lot of definitive editions being made lately and remakes, but this one looks like they put a ton of work into making it a new product, especially with the Virgil Bloody Palace with 60 new levels.
Yeah.
I will say that out of all the games getting like remakes for next gen systems and stuff too, this one is, I believe this one's the oldest, so therefore most deserving.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the oldest by much. This isn't that old.
No, I know it's like 3 years old. I think
old for the things getting reboots.
Yeah, it's older than The Last of Us
re-releases. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. So yeah, I'm really excited for that.
Speaking of things I'm excited about.
I'm really excited for this news article.
So let me. I don't know if I can make this work. I'm hoping that I can. I queued this up just like 2 minutes ago, but let's see.
Are you doing some janky? Like
I have a song.
You're gonna hold your mic to the.
I have a song that I'm dedicating to.
Why didn't you just tell me?
I
could have made it. This is so janky.
This is so beautiful.
Why?
Because this is exciting.
That's right, everyone. Kerbal Space Program is finally out of alpha.
Woo!
We did it, everyone.
This is such a poor production.
We made it. We are finally to the end of the road of the beginning of the end of the beginning. So after 3 long years, June 24th, 2011 to December 15th, 2014, Kerbal Space Program has advanced itself into the beta stage of development, at which point it will be sent to QA testers and start bugging. That is what a beta is. That's where we are with Kerbal Space Program.
So I haven't looked it up, but I really want to know if this is the longest alpha, like
it has to be.
record.
If it's not the longest alpha period, it's certainly the longest public alpha.
Yeah.
Oh, it's easily the longest public alpha.
Unless we count money, it's a public alpha.
we don't talk about that.
Yeah,
I'll cry.
The announcement was just kind of It's like
it was
an
just
announcement.
Out of the blue.
It was out of the blue.
Exactly what I expected from Kerbal Space Program. It's like they got to 0.9 and they were like, "Oh, I guess we're at 1."
It was out of the blue, and like they could have told everyone that it was coming out of beta, and people would have been like, "Oh, okay, I guess like it wasn't an alpha anymore. We were playing the beta," and no one would have known. It's been 3 years.
3 long years.
Yeah,
Kerbal Space.
I like Kerbal Space Program, but I want it to be like a full game. I'm tired of these like 3-year alphas.
These 3-year alphas that all these games are putting us through lately.
Yeah.
I will say this much: Kerbal Space Program could have just released without being an alpha, 3 years ago, and it would have been ahead of the curve as far as gaming fads go.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the beta will only be twice as long.
Yeah, coming in 2020, Kerbal Space Program, the full release.
Oh my god. Yeah, so that was news.
I wish the game was shittier.
Yeah, that's the problem, is the game's really good.
Yeah, I hate it.
So we can't fully... It's not like... What was that Moon Program game that was with the text-to-speech, where you're actually 2 astronauts on the moon?
I have no idea, but I want to play it now.
I want to play it, yeah.
It's on Steam, and it's...
I'm going to Google Moon Program game.
And it was made to be like a real simulator of space, and it was like $10 and crappy.
Was it Earth 2150, the Moon Project?
I don't know.
No, judging by the cover of this game, it was not this.
Okay.
I'll find it.
Like it came out in 2000.
I'll search for it. I'll figure it out while we move on to other news.
Okay.
Was it Lunar Software?
Maybe.
No, we're going to trailers.
I have so many questions.
We're done with the moon. Let's move on to trailers. We got 4 trailers for you guys tonight. 4. Biohazard says it might be Moonbase.
It was Moonbase Alpha.
Damn, Biohazard with the save. Let me go buy this.
He said that literally right when it popped up on my Google search, and I was like, yes, that's it. It's so bad, but it's fun to play with friends.
Oh, man, I totally know this game. Okay. Yeah. Donnie's description is dead on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to talk about GTA heists. GTA 5.
Is that the full title?
So when the game came out, they said that there was going to be heists that you could do with your buddies. That never came.
That's not true.
Never came before today.
It never came. It never came before now. It was supposed to be way before now. But they have a trailer showcasing the heist, so let's take a look at that.
It was an alpha until now.
And then we'll talk about the trailer after I show it.
I know you've been complaining, but you weren't ready. You need crew to take a score.
All right, first thing's a plane. Then we got a bus. We got the inmate transfer schedule, and that's a 2-person job.
You sure they're not following you?
It's gonna require a little bit of finesse. Simple. Should be the easiest money you'll ever make.
Okay. Right off the bat, I want to say that was 100% planned, that opening line where they say, I know you've been complaining, but you just weren't ready. Because that's all people have asked about since 5 came out, was when our online heist's coming out. And they're finally here, and I'm really excited.
I don't know how I never heard that this was a multiplayer, because all I've wanted in life was a really good heist game. I know there's Payday and Payday 2, which sadly I can't play.
Well, you said a really good one.
Yeah.
No. GT's heists are really good.
Yeah.
The heist genre is
No, I was saying Payday 2 is not really good.
No, Payday 2 is really good.
No, Payday 2 is like, okay. I can't even talk. Grand Theft Auto's heists are dope.
Well, yeah, because they're more cinematic and like actiony. Payday's heists are like more FPS.
Yeah, the heist genre is my favorite movie genre, just favorite genre of anything. But there's not enough heist games, so add more to my list, and I love it.
Yeah, I don't have information on when it's coming, but yeah, I'm really excited to get in on it because I loved doing the heist in the game. And I didn't feel like there was enough, so the more the merrier, I say.
I'll probably not get it, but I'll play it with friends.
You should probably just buy a PS4 and buy it.
Just do it. I'm tired of all these people not buying next-gen consoles, ruining it for the rest of us.
Saying it's too expensive.
Crying about bills. Ooh, I got rent.
I have families to feed. Feed them with a PS4.
You give me your landlord's name, I'll talk to him. I'll get it settled.
Yeah.
Oh, right. In more trailer news or more stuff, it's trailer for the first episode of the game Life is Strange. It's done by the team who did Remember Me, and it's being published by Square Enix, coming out January 30th for PC, PS3, PS4, 360, Xbox Ones. All for first episodes $5. Whole thing, the whole pass, $20. And I'm not even going to describe this game. I'm going to let the trailer speak for itself, because the moment I saw this trailer, it just keeps getting better and better.
Here's Life is Strange.
Sunshine for everyone, but as far as I can remember, we've been migratory animals living under changing weather.
Made by Wes Anderson.
So it's been 29 years, and finally, Squaresoft they've read all my letters, and they're finally making a game where I can roleplay as a teenage girl and live out my fantasy life.
I just want to say that whoever made that trailer knows how to make trailers, because
I would hope so.
It just felt like it was ramping up my excitement the whole time. Like, oh, this is cool. This is interesting. Oh, this is cool. Oh, okay, you got me at Twin Peaks. Oh, that girl got time travel. Okay, you got me. Like, I just kept being more hooked in by it. Though I agree on the Wes Anderson thing, because literally while I was watching, I'm like, this looks like a trailer for an indie movie, and then it popped up saying it feels like playing an indie movie.
I like the generic indie movie font they used. I want to know where to get that.
And I really do love that trailer.
I'm all in on this game. Don't confuse me mocking the trailer with how much I enjoy that concept, because it looks really cool. All I was waiting for was Bill Murray to walk on the screen like talking about Owen Wilson. That's the only thing this was missing.
I was also expecting her to turn and Michael Cera would be there. You'd be like, "Oh, hey, what's your favorite band?"
Adrian Brody's hanging out.
But I do love that they even like reference that. Yeah, it's like an indie movie. It's like, okay, at least they know.
I thought she was wearing a Gone Home shirt at the beginning. Like, I was all kinds of... And then they couldn't stop talking about Gone Home.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, Heavy Rain, and Twin Peaks, like, you had me at heavy.
Yeah, I'm going to play the shit out of that game. Yeah, I just like making fun of things.
$5, easy buy.
Well, $5 for the first.
$20 for the whole thing, easy buy.
Yeah.
The good news, I know people were concerned, the good news is that you can pay in it for all the stuff you're not getting right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can give them all the money for stuff that you don't even know how good it is, which I know everyone loves.
I already know how good it is.
You played it?
They read my letters. I laid out...
I forgot you designed the game.
I laid out how I wanted this game. Because I wanted to be a teenage girl.
Did you see the boat at the end? Boat, lighthouse, I'm sold.
Yeah, Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Half-Life
3. So next up for trailers, we have a game, Subnautica. I specifically didn't watch the trailer for this 2 days ago when I saw it, because I knew for a fact that we were going to talk about it on the show, and I wanted to have like genuine first impressions. So I do know it's a open world adventure game. It's by Unknown Worlds. It's for the PC only. It's going to be on Steam. So let's just check out the trailer. This is Subnautica. It's an early access game. See how it looks.
Activating emergency CPR. Vital signs stabilizing.
So that's out now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's early access launched on Monday. You can go buy that game now if you thought that trailer was cool.
That
And
trailer
if you're-
told me nothing.
If you're okay with
it does tell you absolutely nothing. What it does tell you is it has a good art style, but that character has the dumbest hair.
Yeah.
Well, so I know that character dies because he was about 6 inches from a fish that was clearly going to eat him, and he didn't know it was going to eat him until he yelled. So
Yeah, also...
if that's the main character, I'm mad.
Also, thing that bugged me. Oh, giant, like, monster thing. Oh, cool. Cut to black, now we hear it roar. It's like, we're not going to see it roar? I know that's a minor thing, but it's like...
Well, they haven't animated that part yet.
Well, it does.
Probably.
It's out, so it should be animated.
Well, the trailer is out now, but they probably made the trailer a while ago.
Maybe.
So I guess I don't know how valid of a complaint or criticism or whatever this is. I don't think early access games should have trailers. 'Cause if you have the time and like the money and all that to make a trailer, shouldn't you have like put that towards making the game?
Possibly, but you gotta hype the game.
Possibly. You should hype the game, and often they'll have separate departments doing it, so it's a whole different staff working that wouldn't be...
Whoa. If you're early access and you have multiple departments to your company...
Well, again, I'm
See, now
speaking
I'm
in
getting
general.
angry.
I don't know about this.
Now I'm getting mad. Donnie's getting me heated.
All I know is companies such as Blizzard, which is not comparable with this company, has its own like cinematics department that doesn't
Right.
interact with the rest of the game. So I don't know about this. You're probably right. You're probably all the artists who should be working on the game are making the trailer instead. But maybe
the other
not.
thing that the trailer did not communicate at all is that this is a first-person game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you like that? You like how they mentioned that in the trailer?
Well, I mean, this is just it's a cinematic trailer. Like they're getting you interested in the world.
It's not gameplay. The thing that gets me, it's a cinematic trailer, but the game's out already. Usually you have cinematic and then you have gameplay.
Well,
You
this is
say
like the
cinematic.
launch.
You say cinematic trailer. I hear intentionally hiding gameplay.
No, I don't think they're intentionally hiding gameplay.
Did they intentionally leave it out?
No, this was probably the like cinematic launch trailer. Launch trailers don't have gameplay all the time.
The game's out.
Right,
You
that's
don't-
why it's a launch trailer.
You only
I
you only
mean-
do a
launch.
cinematic when you don't have gameplay. If you have a whole game already, which they do,
Well, I
it's
think
shitty, so they
I think
pretend
what
it's
he's
early
saying-
access.
I think what he's saying is if you have multiple trailers, if you had a gameplay trailer and then you have a launch trailer, such as another, I'm going to use them as an example again, Blizzard and WoW. WoW had plenty of trailers showing everything up to the new expansion's release.
I'm betting there's multiple trailers on that Steam page.
There's not. I'm on the Steam page currently, and
There's
there's
only
that.
one.
Okay, then you're right.
That's how I know it's a first-person game, because I had to look at the pictures. Still no gameplay footage.
Oh, there's pictures that counts. If you scroll through them fast enough, that slideshow is your gameplay trailer.
Yeah, you click through them fast enough, and you're like, wow, this game makes no sense.
Listen,
You're
Steam's not going to hold your hand. You got to print those out, and you got to flipbook them. That's how trailers work.
That itself is a game. Boom.
Amateur hour here.
So I'm just gonna read. I know I don't want to spend a ton of time on this, but so every early access game on Steam has like this little questionnaire thing that they fill out to give you information about the game and stuff. And the first question is always why early access. So I'm just gonna read their response to you.
Sounds good.
You guys can tell me what you think. Some games are built inside boxes. No one can see inside the box. They can't enjoy the game while it's being built, and its strength depends completely on the skill of the people inside the box. Other games are made out in the open in full view, with countless people contributing to them in innumerable ways. They can be enjoyed while they are pieced together. At Unknown Worlds, we like making games out in the open. It's more fun that way, and we think it makes better games.
I mean,
Was that a TED Talk pitch?
Thank you. That is the most garbage answer to that question I've ever heard in my life.
I don't disagree with them.
I don't disagree either, but that's a kind of answer. That's not an answer that would be a talk if I went to like game developers conference. I would hear a talk where they talk like that on why to do open access.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't. You don't say it in your marketing type thing. I don't think that's a bad answer or a bad philosophy, but it kind of sounds weird when you put it on your page for people outside of developers to see that.
Yeah, it's very clearly, like Donny said, it's flash. It's no substance. It's just there to. It's the kind of thing you use to sell a company on why.
It's a bunch of bass with no treble.
Exactly.
It's like it's a non-answer. Also, it's like why you do this. Why does anyone do? It's like
why do people do anything? All the answers on this page are like that. Approximately how long will the game be in early access? It'll probably be in early access for a significant portion or most of 2015. There's a reasonable chance it will be longer or shorter. Like, okay, cool. So,
it's gonna be in there.
It's like, wait, do we have a coin on our desk?
Yeah. Will the game be priced differently after early access? Subnautica's price might go up, down, or stay the same during and after early access.
Like I said, I agree with their philosophy.
How much is the
game?
Answer?
The game's... Where's the buy button? I can't even find it because I'm so mad about it. It's $17.99 on sale for 10% off. It's normally $20.
Okay, so I'll probably buy that on the Steam sale.
Boo!
Yeah. I like I said, I agree with their philosophy, but that's such a non-answer the way they worded it is just such a non-answer.
How's it going, OG Pickles? I like your name.
The original gangster.
Original
OG
Pickles.
Picks. So yeah, I don't want to spend a ton of time crapping all over them. I just saw those answers and it was like, yeah. This game will be great with an Oculus Rift for everything I just said. It's super Oculus Rift. It does have VR support.
I'm also terrified of underwater games.
Oh, Oculus Rift with water games? Yeah, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, Donny, you just went rogue on us again. Where your camera failed.
No!
Let's just get the backup.
I'm hardwired in.
Well, I got the backup queued, so in case you come back.
We need to get a picture of Hocus Pocus by Focus to put up there for when he craps out.
Maybe if I don't also have the stream open, my bandwidth won't be.
Possibly.
But then you can't look at your face. How are you going to know how dumb you look?
I only really care about the chat.
Well, right now the kitten's in full effect, so
okay.
Let's go to the new trailer, and maybe Donnie will come back while we show the trailer.
Yeah, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
So Forza Horizon 2, they announced their first DLC, Storm Island. Storm Island is $19.99 or $9.99 if you're a VIP member of Forza, which I'm currently not, so I'm going to have to pay the full $20.
The VIP is not
worth it.
It was no. It's not that it's not worth it. It was never advertised as something that would get you discounts on future DLC, and it's like $25, and all the stuff it comes with is not worth $25.
Okay.
That said, if they were like, "Oh, you'll get $10 off of like every DLC," I would have bought it at that point because it's $10 off. I'm going to save money in the long run.
Yeah. So Storm Island comes with 4 multiplayer playground arenas, 20 unique online race routes, 3 showdown events, 1 car meet, 5 online champion event types, and 5 new vehicles.
Nice.
It's a good amount of content for $20. Let's show the trailer and then talk about it after. So that's out now.
Can we just can we go ahead? We can just watch that again.
You want to just play it again?
Yeah, if I want that.
Cars.
So I'm pretty much done with the crew. I'm gonna finish the story, but I don't like the crew at all. Outside of the story, I'm definitely going to be buying this. Probably tonight. I would say tonight is a good time to buy this.
I'm conflicted because I just got Smash because I forgot this came out today.
Oh, this came out yesterday.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot I was gonna get it today because I got paid.
Yeah.
But I want to play that though.
I want it.
Yeah, I want to play that game.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Forza Horizon is definitely the racer of the year.
Oh, easily. There's
So,
a
I don't know,
legitimate
Mario Kart
argument to
8?
be made for like sports game of the year.
Yeah.
I still think FIFA's better.
I didn't say that I thought it was definitely. I just say there's a legitimate argument to be made.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It needs Luigi Death Stare, and then it's best racing game of the year.
Okay, well, you're not wrong. Sorry, it's me. So, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but there was a big old controversy on Steam, which is unusual.
I'm shocked.
No one saw this coming. So, Steam Greenlight, there was a game up called Hatred.
Yeah.
And what Hatred was it's like ultra-violent isometric game about murdering people, murdering like just large groups of innocent people. Like you're just a homicidal maniac killing people. It has no plot, no story, no reason for any of this. It's just essentially state of emergency, but less.
Yeah, see, that's my problem with this whole thing, is that everyone's like saying like this is just like Postal, this is just like Manhunt, or this is GTA is just as bad. Where no. First off, you're wrong.
First up, no.
First off, you're absolutely wrong. Those games actually have like
there's
plots
reasons, yeah,
and things to do.
There's depth to it.
And
It's
no
not-
one's
it's
brought
not
up
just-
state of emergency.
I mean, even for how well, first of all, no one remembers state of emergency. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah, that
Second of
game
all,
was fun
even
for a hot like hour.
Even state of emergency has a plot.
Not really.
It does. It's not a good one. It's not a fleshed out one, but it has a plot.
Also, I'm pretty sure this game went up on Greenlight originally during the whole Gamergate fiasco. So
yes, it did.
That with this just got this game. It made, I don't know if that was the purpose, but it made the timing of this game almost seem like it was supposed to be a statement, like, we're going to make a game just killing people, and a lot of people saw
it
that.
definitely feels like it.
It feels, I know it probably wasn't, but it just, the timing also made it be like, really, guys? And when I first heard about this game, someone made it sound like all the people you were killing were minorities when I was first told about this game, and right when I heard that, I was like, yeah, no, why? That sounds awful.
So we are not the only people that think that this is not very legitimate in terms of how much it qualifies as a game. Yeah. Steam took it down off of Greenlight after it made it all the way up to 7th 7th rank in that. At which point everybody freaked out, got all mad about it, got even angrier than people were about the fact that the game existed in the first place. So Steam put it back up. Now, aside from the context, the stuff in the game, in terms of murdering just people for no reason and all that, all of that stuff aside, just as a game, it does not sound anywhere near what it should be to even be in green light.
I would disagree 100%.
All they have is art.
Dear Esther.
Dear Esther was playable.
This is playable.
I thought all they had was art right now.
No. This game is like functional.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my mistake.
I feel like I also feel like this game would have gotten a better rep or better PR if they named it like Murder Simulator. Then like, oh, it's a murder simulator. But when they call it Hatred and you're all about just killing people, like I said, it has a bad it almost feels like it has a bad like reason for this game to exist. If they called it, oh, it's a simulation game of murder, it's like, oh, okay, like, that's why? Weird, but sure.
So
who was like, if only?
So I don't agree with Steam taking it down. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it should be on Steam, and if you don't like it, just don't buy it. Like that's There needs to be a market for AO titles like this. So like good developers will have a place to make AO titles. Yeah. And then we'll have good AO titles. Like there has to be shitty AO titles for us to get good ones.
I disagree with that. That's like saying there needs to be more X-rated movies so we can get good X-rated movies.
Well,
just because the rating, or I guess NC-17 is now the X is gone. But that's like saying it's
because no one will allow them on their platform. And Steam taking this down is a statement saying like we don't want this on our platform.
Right, but that doesn't necessarily. It doesn't mean that we need more of these games to get good. Like we don't need more adult-only games to get good adult-only games. There's no reason. for that.
No. We need a game we need an adult-only game to sell well enough that other companies are like, hey, maybe we should let these on our system.
I don't agree with. I don't think we need adult-only games. And I think that's a limiting genre.
Another issue was.
I mean, to be fair, GTA should be an adult-only game.
Yeah, but also back when there were more adult-only games, like I'm thinking Dreamcast era, there was a few, but it wasn't that companies weren't letting them on the systems. That was some, but stores wouldn't sell them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
that was the problem.
I mean, that's essentially what this is, though.
Yeah.
Steam is, for all intents and purposes, a storefront.
But again, I feel like the thing that changes it is if we can get an adult-only game with some purpose. Again, I really think the biggest problem with this game is it feels like it's trying to send a message or something.
Right. I agree. I don't think this is the martyr of, like, this is going to be a good adult-only game.
No.
I just think there needs to be one made. And companies are scared to do it because no one's going to carry it.
Yeah.
So Steam...
Oh, you go.
Steam taking a stance and being like, we're not going to have this on our site, which is also stupid because Steam doesn't take a stance on anything. They allow utter garbage on their platform, and then they
don't carry other AO games.
Right.
It's not like this is the only one.
They randomly rattle their... Yeah, but I'd rather have AO titles on there than just broken titles that never get fixed. That they're selling and supporting. Or developers that flat out lie to people. I'd rather have this than that.
This is an adults-only game on Steam. How do you verify that someone's an adult and not a teenager?
That's true. I also think that
isn't like can't you like age lock your Steam?
You mean where it asked me to enter my like?
I mean, how do they do that with like movies and stuff?
They ID you.
Yeah.
But online.
You want me to email my ID to Steam?
Yeah, I mean, maybe the parents should watch their kids and make sure they're not buying.
That's not the point. That's not.
Yeah.
The point is that it's adults only. Just like an NC-17 movie is no one under 17.
And as a company that sells it, they're going to try their best to not keep it. Because, parents should watch their kid. But if the kid does get to play it, who's going to be blamed? People who sold, not the parents who didn't watch their kid.
Right. No, I get that.
So they're live.
I'm done fighting the parents need to be better parents fight.
Also that too.
Nothing I do personally other than be a good parent is going to make that any better. No parent wants to hear someone say, "Oh, you need to watch your kid better," and it's going to be like, "Huh, that's a good point. I probably wasn't watching my kid very well."
I get that.
Never going to happen. So
Yeah.
that said, if they have no way to verify that, GameStop and stuff is supposed to card people for M games, they barely do that as it is. Steam has zero way to effectively control the sale of these games.
Yeah. It's the internet. You can easily lie about your birthday.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I lied about my birthday on Neopets, of all places. So
I think
someone will do it for an AO game.
I would say every person, at least male, but probably every person, lied about their age from around the age of 10 forward.
Yeah.
In some fashion.
Right, but that shouldn't be a reason to stop the development of AO titles.
I'm not saying stop the development of AO titles. I'm saying Steam has no burden to carry them, and in fact has a very legitimate reason for not wanting to. It's a liability.
Right.
The one thing I wanted to say is, I think Steam should have stuck with their guns when they took it down. People argued, and it's like, okay, you got a lot of people angry about it, but you made a decent choice. Taking it down probably not the best because it went through green light, but if you're gonna do it, stick with your guns.
Yes, this makes Steam look wishy-washy. It makes it look like
they were already wishy-washy, so
it's at no point does it help to be wishy-washier.
Right.
Yeah.
If you make a stance, if you take a stance on something, unless there is very compelling reasons to unstance that stance, which there were not in this case, there was just people mad that it was taken down.
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't do it.
I feel like it shouldn't have come down in the first place. I agree Steam shouldn't have went back on it and put it back up, only because the amount of press this game got after Steam took it down, this game would have sold perfectly fine without Steam. And that's really hard to do on PC.
That's why they put it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Making that
to make that Steam money. But this game would have done fine without Steam, and then that would have showed people that yes, you can make games like this and they'll sell as long as they're good. I'm not saying this game is good, but it would show other companies that if you make a game like this, there is a market for it.
I would also argue that there's almost the only way to really get an AO rating anymore is to be utterly and completely over the top violent in a non fantasy way.
Yep.
So, or to just have sex, boobies, nips, all that stuff.
Yep. Because
neither of those should be required for your game to be the game that it should be.
Yeah.
Leisure Suit Larry is a game completely about sex, and it managed to not be AO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that.
I personally think the ratings, the video game ratings, are just.
I mean, I think they're dumb, but that's
Halo is an M-rated game, and Grand Theft Auto is an M-rated game. There's a big gap in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also it's people hate on the rating system, but it's the best media rating system there is.
Yeah, no, it totally is. But
I personally think that I dislike all ratings, not just games, not just movies. I think rating anything is dumb.
Giving Halo
everything should be parental advisory. Every single form of media should be parents make sure that you want your kids doing this.
Agreed.
So
because it will be anyway.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch Power Rangers when I was a kid for a while. That's made for kids.
Yeah.
But,
I wasn't allowed to watch Rugrats growing up because my mom thought that they were a bad example. That is...
Well, they got in all kinds of trouble.
Well, that's why I wasn't allowed to watch
kept a screwdriver in his diaper. That is not safe for a baby to do.
She called them the Rugrats, and with good reason.
Yeah.
So it's... I look at the things that would make an AO game as crutches, as cheap ways to tell a story to get a game.
But those are bad. I would say those are bad AO. Those are bad examples. Those are newgrounds.
Those are the only things you can do to make an AO game.
Yeah, what else would make it AO?
Well, I would consider Heavy Rain an AO title.
But it's not.
Right, it's not in the ratings board, but I would consider that an AO title. Same with GTA.
Well, but now we're talking about. Yeah. Now we're talking about rating consistency, which is not.
We could go on this for
decades. they've proven already that the only way to get an AO rating is either morbid, gratuitous, realistic violence or sex. And
I mean, even the violence you can get away with as long as like it's in context of something.
Yeah.
yes, I agree.
Which I want more of. I want a like over the top like bloody game, but I also want there to be context.
So Expendables, the video game.
I don't want to play Hatred. It looks boring as hell. I like the artwork a lot, but that's not a game. That's just pretty pictures.
I think what's most disturbing about this is that change nothing about the game, change almost nothing about the description. All you do in the description is say, like, humanity has been driven insane, and you're the only sane person left. And now you're suddenly the good guy, and this would be okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's also not okay, in my book.
Yeah. So we're running out of time because we went long.
We went long on me yelling about.
We were all yelling.
We can skip.
Yell war.
Okay.
Do AC real quick.
I'll do AC real quick. I'm highlighting something in the show docs that we can skip and save for the next show.
I agree.
Okay. AC. So Assassin's Creed, they got their 4th patch. That's right. We're on 4 now already, and it's pretty sizable. It's 6.7 gig download. Wow. And that's for non-Xbox users. Xbox One players, they're downloading a 40 gig download.
That's
apparently Ubisoft can't patch games correctly.
You just have to get a new game.
So you effectively have to download the entire size of the game because it has to just redo all the files instead of just giving you the patches. It's giving you the whole game over again and deleting your old game, basically.
I love it.
This sickens me.
So Ubisoft can't even patch games correctly.
I like Ubisoft, or maybe I should start using the past tense. I liked Ubisoft. I like the Assassin's Creed series, but God, their quality has gone down in the years.
Yeah,
like
really...
every year, it's like they're declining. Like it almost feels like with all the glitches of Assassin's Creed 3 when it came out. It's like okay, they can't top that, and then
how could they possibly
do
get work?
every time. And it's just like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. It
is.
If I were them, I mean, I would not attach my name on any of that stuff.
It's seriously, it's looking like they saw the Activision format of a game a year, and they were like, that's good. Let's do that. But they didn't change any way on how they work to make it work. So they put their deadlines at game a year, but they didn't change any of their workflow to make it possible.
There's no extra money being put into...
Yeah. They're like, oh, yeah, game a year sounds great. Let's just do that. It's like, okay, shouldn't we hire more... No. We're just going to do it.
Just game a year. Just
game a year. Here's our plan. Game a year, question mark, profit.
Make it happen.
Do you want to do this last news article, or should we skip it and just do our...
I'll cover it real quick. So, The Witcher 3, CD Projekt Red, the team behind The Witcher 3, announced that fans will be able to play as a female character in addition to the male main character that had originally been
Geralt.
there. So, Geralt.
Witcher.
So while still maintaining Geralt as the main character, fans can also fight as Ciri, an elven warrior who will be like an aside with him. It won't be a secondary character per se, but it'll be a second character.
A witchess, if you will.
A Witcheress.
And she's completely voiced by Apple's Siri, actually. That's why they named her that.
She's actually going to be the Warlocker.
I kind of like that it's just specific story elements that you're going to be playing as her.
Yeah.
So that's good. I like that.
Yeah. I think it's cool to get that in there. Just it's not going to harm the game. It's a cool way to kind of they're delaying, so it's like, well, we're adding stuff too.
Yeah. I like when games also do that, where it's like we have multiple characters, but you can only play them during certain story contexts, and we'll explain why, type stuff.
Yep. So with that, we have a announcement to make at the 9 o'clock hour. We like doing this show for you guys. Like it's awesome.
We love doing this show.
I love doing this show every week. I want to do more. I really want to do more content. We're kind of hamstrung on like what we have for technology. I mean, if you look right now, Donnie's a cat. Like
he's a cat.
He's stuck being a kid.
My video really not gotten better? I turned the stream on.
Oh yeah, not at all.
No, yeah, you've been stuck in the same position the whole time. You've been full kiddie mode.
Yeah.
Xfinity.
I don't know.
I'm hardwired. This is terrible.
I almost went out of business this week. Luckily,
Oh, yeah,
my
your
Christmas
card,
gift
yeah.
came early. I got a new graphics card. My graphics card went. You guys would have been without the best part of the show for who knows how long. That's me.
Is that the brick wall? Oh, okay. I thought it was the brick wall.
No, they have the brick wall constantly. It's almost perfect.
So with that being said, we set up a Patreon for the show for people to donate at if they want to help us out with getting new equipment,
More
getting
content.
more content.
We all work 40 hours a week in addition to the show. We want to do more content for you guys. It's just hard to.
Yeah, I have so many ideas like written down of stuff.
I
that
wish we could
want the
tell you
shows
guys
to
all
do.
the stuff that we've like come up with and had to like bench.
And
one word: bobsled.
So I didn't want to make it like, but we like for all the stuff we want to do, we really need funding.
Yeah,
And
we don't want you guys to feel like obligated in any. It's not. We're not saying if we don't get money, the show's over.
Yeah, no,
It's
yeah.
nothing like that.
The weekly show is not going anywhere. We're just looking for stuff to do more.
Yeah,
more
this
with
is, This is essentially if you like the content, if you enjoy what we're doing, you want to see more of what we're doing, head on over to our Patreon and you can let us know in a very a very real way.
So I posted the link in the chat. It will be available on the page soon. I'm working on a graphic for it. We have a couple donation things available now. Different tiers. I'm gonna edit those as we see fit. As like if people give us suggestions, we'll obviously take that into account. But it's just something to maybe like help us out just a little bit because I've got so much planned for this show. You don't even know.
Don't even know.
Again, I wish you guys could just hear some of the ideas that we've thrown
you can't
around.
See
and
it
like,
over there. I don't even have a whiteboard. Just on the wall, just written.
Just really
scrawled.
a lot of this is going to be our security deposit because of all the ideas he's been just scribbling on the wall.
Yeah.
So
madly.
With that, yeah. So check out the Patreon. Again, like don't feel obligated to.
Even looking at it is greatly appreciated. Even if you just look at it and go, this is stupid, leave the page.
Yeah, tell us it sucks. Tell me why it sucks. Yeah. I probably spelled something wrong. You saw me play words for evil. Something's probably spelled wrong. But with that, we also have another announcement, and that is we're not going to be here for 2 weeks. I like how we act like we're like, look at our Patreon.
Look at our page. We want to do so much better, by the way.
By the way, goodbye.
Next Wednesday is Christmas Eve, so there won't be a stream then. And the Wednesday after that is New Year's Eve, so there won't be a stream then.
We don't want to impose upon you. We don't want you guys to miss out on
We're doing this for
parties,
you.
New Year's Eve.
We know our viewers are party people.
Yeah.
And
we know you guys want to see the show. We don't want to impose.
Yeah. So we won't be back till next year.
There will be a best of Frameloss clip show.
Oh God. there won't be a best of Frameloss clip show.
Before anyone gets mad.
So that's our show, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Next show, next year, episode 36, bringing in 2015. We will have a list of our favorite games from 2015. 2014.
No, of 2015.
I'm now making a goddamn list for 2015.
We have to guess what our favorite games will be.
Yeah.
Games of the year. Ultra Super Street Fighter 5.
Let's do that. We're giving a Game of the Year award for announced titles next year.
I like it.
Okay, so be sure to subscribe down below, guys.
Check us out. Follow us on the Twitter. Like us on Facebook.
Tell your friends, your family, your mom, your other mom.
Heart us here.
Both moms. Tell all of the moms.
Yeah, you got two moms, you got two dads, two whatevers.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Tell your non-traditional family unit about Frameloss. If you know people that like games and they're like, man, I really wish that there was a gaming show hosted by like 3 people. One of them's an asshole. Just point them our way.
Yeah.
You don't even have to tell them which one the asshole is.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I haven't figured that out yet either.
Oh shit, 3 assholes. We fucked up.
CJ, do you have anything you want to say before we say goodbye?
Thanks everyone for watching. We do this show because we love video games. More importantly, we love you guys. You guys are the reason we come back each and every week to do this.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a great audience. I'm excited for 2015. I hope you guys are excited for 2015. We have a lot of big plans. We want to do them all. So get hype, stay hype.
Donnie, you're a talking cat at the moment, but would you like to say your goodbyes?
Yeah, I'm so glad that even if I only had 2 episodes this year, that I got to help close out this year's new
Two
host.
best
And-
episodes.
No, you got
Yeah.
3 This is your third.
Oh, third, you're right. And I like that I get to start out the year of 2015 on Frameloss, and hopefully it'll be a good year, and maybe I will no longer be a talking cat. Who knows?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Gonna go
fingers
beat
crossed.
up Comcast.
Guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you next year.
Thanks,
We're out.
everybody. Good night, good year, good game.
Peace.